Hey guys, welcome to YellowDingy.com. It's Mario Sabogal and I'm here to hit you guys up with a rant. And in this one here, I'm going to be answering a common email that I've been getting. Mario, how do you do a video review? Well, I'm going to show you. So the first thing you need to do is figure out which game you're going to do a video review on. And then once you've done that, it's probably a good idea to do some research on it. So maybe there's some backstory that you don't know about. And then you can become self-aware, like Skynet. Dun, 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 dun. And now you're ready to decide if you're going to buy the game or rent the game. I recommend renting. It's cheaper. Less commitment. I have commitment issues. Alright, so now you're getting ready to record. Now before you do that, we need to talk about capture devices. Now when I first started doing video reviews, I bought the Pinnacle Dazzle HD, which is this guy here. Okay, now this guy here actually doesn't record in HD, it records in standard definition, and then Pinnacle Studios HD that came with it upgrades your videos to HD. So really your final product is still standard definition, which is kind of false advertisement. So then I broke down and bought the Hauppauge HD PVR, and this guy actually records in HD, making my videos a lot more crisp and easier to work with production-wise. And you can also search online. There's a couple HDMI products that do capturing. However, they're a little bit more expensive, but you get better quality. So now what you're going to do is you're going to sit down and record and play video games for a very long time. So make sure you're wearing clean underwear and extra deodorant. Now before you actually start full-on recording, do a couple test runs. Make sure the settings on the capture device are where you want them to be. It would really suck to end up with hours and hours of footage that you don't want to use and having to redo the whole thing. And also when you're recording, record in smaller segments. That way your computer will have an easier time and take less time processing the videos, making post-production not as strenuous. Alright, so now you're done recording and you're probably exhausted. But before you can take a break, what you gotta do is write the script for the commentary. Now this is the voiceover for your video review. I recommend you write it as soon after you finish gaming because then the game content is fresher in your mind. Now if the game content is very extensive, you might choose to write the script as you play the game. I've done that with RPGs because there's a lot of story and the names are hard to pronounce. Now when you're writing a commentary, make sure you write it the way you actually talk. Don't write it like an essay, because then your final product with your commentary is going to sound all weird, like Shakespearean. To be or not to be. To be or not to be. That's Shakespeare, right? That's like Hamlet? Yeah. This part of the process is usually where I take a break, and it's usually well deserved. Because I'm tired. It tastes like Alright, so now you're getting ready to record your commentary. Now before we get into that, we need to talk about mics. Now when I first started, I just went to Walmart and bought the cheapest mic I could find. And ended up doing the job initially, but over time, I wasn't very happy with the quality. So I broke down and bought the Yeti USB mic. And that's the mic I use in my video reviews, and it sounds pretty good. But whatever you have, it's gonna have to do if you can't afford a sexy mic. Now, record your commentary. Once you're done recording, listen to your commentary in its completion right away. Now in the event that you have to re-record a section, you can, and you'll still have the same mic settings and the exact same mic placement. So all your audio at the end will sound consistent. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get into video editing software. Now there's a whole bunch of video editing software that you can use. You can use Pinnacle Studios, you can use Vegas, Final Cut Pro or Express, Adobe Premiere, iMovie, whatever you got, okay? Now I personally use Adobe Premiere. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take all your raw content of gaming and throw it into your video editing software. And then you're going to slice and dice it, picking out the sections that you want to be part of your video review. Now once you've done that, you're going to take your commentary and throw it in as well. Now, whenever you actually have commentary playing in the video, make sure you take the gameplay volume and put it down a bit. Now, because you're going to have different volumes of gameplay throughout the video review, I highly recommend you add transitions to the actual audio, like gains and fades, so then the change of volume isn't so aggressive and it's more appealing to your viewer. And then finally what I do is I add a denoiser to the actual commentary to give it more of a crisp sound. Now you're getting ready to render. Now before you do that, watch your video entirely in the actual editing software. This will avoid the situation of you finding an error after you re-render and then you have to render again, finding an error and rendering again. So this will just make the process a lot quicker. And then it's time to render, which takes a while depending how big your video is. Rendering. Alright, so now you're done rendering and you have your final video. Make sure you watch your final video in its entirety and make sure there isn't any critical errors that you might have to fix and re-render. Now you'll always find small little things, and if you don't have the time or patience, don't dwell on the small things, because if you do, you'll just drive yourself nuts. Alright, so now you need to get people watching your video. So what you can do is start a YouTube account and upload it there, buy some web server space and start your own website and then embed it, or you can even just get your mom to watch it. Whatever. I'm sure she'll like it. My mom likes my videos. So that's sort of how I make a video review. Now, it's not in a lot of detail. If you do have questions about the specific steps, don't hesitate in sending me an email, and maybe I'll do a video on what you ask. Yeah? You'd like that? And my one word of advice to you guys when you're doing video reviews is don't get discouraged. Your first couple of video reviews probably won't be very good, but as you keep doing them, like anything else, you'll get better at them. Trust me, you will. If you don't believe me, go watch some of my earlier stuff. It sucks. Hey guys, welcome to YellowDingy.com. It's Marius Abogle, and I'm here to blah 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 blah. And in this one here, I'm going to be discussing a question. Let's try that again. Do some research on the game to help you understand the story better. Alright, so now you're getting ready to record your commentary. Now before we get into that, we need to talk about a little bit of... And now you need to get your... I can't speak today. Alright, so then I broke down and bought this guy here, which is the Hauppauge HD PVR. There's a lot of vowels in that name. Hauppauge HPVR. I bought the Hauppauge It's really hot under these lights. It's so hot right now. It's my goofy laugh. Where's the clicker? Alright, we're done with this.